I've been workshopping a new kind of elevator pitch phrase, and I'm going to introduce it to half the band right now because I haven't heard it. Punk music you can introduce your mother to. Anyone else want to stab at that?
Meet My Son the Doctor, the four-piece new wave punk band currently doing their best to trash the overpriced hotel room that is modern-day New York City.
I could be the one dancing in your basement to speak.
If I could describe their sound, I would say that really catchy, kind of snarky song that you'll hear blasting from a speeding Jeep in an early 2000s comedy movie. In other words, they rock. I caught up with the band before they played in the first round of Our Wicked Lady's Winter Madness Battle of the Bands in a state of pre-competition contemplation.
We're in the iconic Our Wicked Lady downstairs, playing upstairs in 2 hours. Tune in.
Hi, Matt here. I really feel like, we stand on the shoulders of people who came before us. Lionel Messi, Steph Curry, Michael Phelps, Tony Hawk's won some X Games, right? Yeah. Steph Curry. Oh, I said Steph, but we should say it again. In fact, I would say Steph Curry 4 times. 4 times Steph Curry? Yeah, 4 times.
I think I can speak for all of us when I say a win would feel really good and a loss would probably be the end of this band as far as we know it.
When I was a boy, I always dreamed of being in a good band, and I was in all of these good bands, to be honest. But then I found these 3 boys through a friend from college when they all moved to the city. But they were a band first. They were without me first. There was a previous drummer who lives in Santa Cruz.
The 3 of us met in high school and started playing music together. And every year we get just a little bit better.
And a little bit better looking.
We just genuinely have a good time being outrageous.
I definitely was dating someone at the time of our first show, and I remember they roasted me pretty hard for wearing a cardigan and not moving that much. So I thought, what's the opposite I could do of wearing a cardigan and not moving that much? And I think we've really tried to emulate that, as a mantra for our band.
What song are you most looking forward to play?
I reworked the drum solo to Rubber Hands yesterday. I'm fucking stoked about it because it turns out I was flubbing the same fill every time, and I didn't know, and nobody told me.
What do you do to fix a drum?
I'm so glad you asked. Thank you so much. I'd been doing this thing. I had this 3 kicks in a row, like bum, and it was nobody can do that. I don't know any drummer who can do that. I don't think any of us do. And so I was like, what if instead I played the left hand on the floor tom instead of the middle bum, and so it still sounds like bum. I'm so glad I got to talk about this. It's gonna sound like bum, and you won't notice, except I won't flub it, and so you'll be like, oh, that sounded fine.
The ritual has become that we drink a Red Bull, each of us, and the Red Bulls get larger and larger every couple months.
I drink a sugar.
And Matt sometimes drinks a sugar-free Red Bull. Sometimes he drinks a small green tea. And then we all slap each other in the face. And then we go on stage. We usually go in a circle at different times, one after the other.
Joel slaps really, really hard, so it's really scary. I've been trying to make it a thing to say, I love you so much before we slap each other. John does it for me. No one else does it for me. But we do love each other very much, and we do slap each other before a show. And we hope that you're as psyched to watch us as we are to play. And I also hope this is the end of the interview, because I thought I tied it up pretty nicely.
We're recording a lot of music over the next few months. Shout out to Our Wicked Lady for having us here at Winter Madness, and put us on a playlist that your friends listen to. We greatly appreciate it.
My son the